Hello, Toker fans. What's going on? Here with another TV commentary. It's Angel. Season 2, Episode 15, Reprise. This is a great episode. Well, from what I remember, I may do the episode after this one, too, because they're kind of a part 1 and part 2, but I like how this one ends. This one's kind of a more epic episode than the one that follows, but yeah, I have it paused right after the previously on. So if you want to get there, then that'd be great. Hopefully we can sync up. It's a little harder sometimes, these TV episodes, because you can watch them like a lot of different ways. I think this is on Disney Plus also. I have the DVDs. And there's other ways to watch it too, but won't talk about those. But yeah, so hopefully we can get everyone synced up and we'll be good to go. That's why I always describe the first things I see when I press play on these, so people have an idea where they should be at. But yeah. I really like this show. I actually kind of prefer it to Buffy. I'm doing a Buffy rewatch right now actually, but yeah, there's some things that bother me about that show, but it's still one of the best shows out there. Yeah, I guess I just prefer Angel. But hopefully everyone's where they need to be. And I can start this bitch. I'll do a little ready, and then we'll do a 3, 2, 1, and press play. Everyone ready? 3, 2, 1, press play. Yeah, and you should be seeing like a ghetto type hotel looking kind of thing. Maybe an apartment building. I just don't know. And someone's in a doorway. I think it's Angel. It is. Man, I said Angel way too excited, like, oh, Angel's here. Yeah, sorry everyone. Please continue to listen. It's a lot of goats. Yeah, I like how Angel's like, he's pretty much Batman. I mean, that's like kind of his thing. Hey, that blonde haired guy, he's in an episode in season 5 as well. Who wrote this fucking scene? Alright, here's what you're gonna do, David. You're gonna say goats like 50 times in a row. In various volumes. In syntax. One thing, Buffy definitely has a better theme song, but Angels is good. David Boreanaz. Charisma Carpenter. who's playing an 18-year-old, but is well into her 30s at this point. Which is, I think, the whole Connor, and if anyone's watched this show, they know that she has an inappropriate relationship with Angel's son. When he's like 18, but she's like, well, she's in her 30s, but the character's like only 18, so it shouldn't be that much. It shouldn't be that weird, but it is because of the actress's actual age. Did they ever think that maybe your husband actually did just get a better quote? Like they're not trying to rip them off? They feel that they're the ones that are being ripped off because they went to like a different magic shop and got a better quote? See, here's the downside of running a supernatural business like that. Like, what are you going to do? Go to the cops? Be like, hey, we removed a demon that was growing out of that child's head, and they didn't pay us. Because they got a better quote somewhere else, I think. But yeah, like, what are the cops going to do? Like, they're just going to think you're a crazy person. Because you are a crazy person if you're spouting that kind of shit. Hey, that's why traffic is so bad there. Government's like, that's the only way we can stop crime temporarily. Keeping people in traffic. Who would want to work there? Like, seriously. This is like high stakes for what amounts to essentially like they don't seem any more rich than any other lawyers on any other TV show I've ever seen. They seem equally as rich. And they don't seem any more powerful either, so I mean, why? Is it worth it? I don't know, that's just where I'm coming at here. Like, you can do a lot of bad stuff at any law firm if you want. And get paid relatively the same, it seems, so I mean, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, but something will. Because he's trying to fucking stop evil? Yeah, she's pissed at him about something that happened a few episodes ago. Yeah, the guy that beat to death? Yeah, Angel beat up some, like... beat up, like, a chief of a fucking police and... or a captain or something. And they know that, she gave him up, so yeah. She's in a rough place right now. She has a pretty big hate on for Angel through most of the series, actually. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Angel let Darla and Drusilla fucking kill all those lawyers. He just left without helping them. Honestly, I don't think what Angel did was even that bad. I mean, they're evil lawyers. That means they're more evil than the average lawyer, that they actually had to put evil in front of what they are. She knows what Angel did. She figured it out. He's a fucking bastard, man. Uh-oh. Man, she's playing him pretty hard. He doesn't realize she's like a total psychopath. He really wants to bang her. Mostly he just wants to fuck Angel over. The dude definitely uses his fake plastic hand to, like, touch himself while he thinks about getting revenge on Angel. Because Angel's the reason he doesn't have the hand, so it's deeply personal and of a deeply sexual nature, I think. That's what I'm getting from this. Yeah, she doesn't respect you, bro. She's only slightly more evil than the average woman, I think. Like, she's pretty reasonable. Right? But I would definitely have sex with her to piss Angel off. I'm fine with that. No wonder Dexter was so mad after what Trinity did to her. Uh-oh. Is now a good time to start telling lawyer jokes to them, though? Man, Lauren's right awesome, but I like how they slowly integrated him into the group. Because, like, right now he's still a little bit on the outside, but after they blow up his place a couple times, he becomes part of the group and lives at the hotel and shit. I don't know who that is. Stop being so fucking cryptic, man. Man, Angel really let himself get, like, turned up, like, by a lady. He does that, though. I don't want to be an asshole, but women are, like, really good at destroying men. I've noticed that, especially throughout history, but, and on television for sure. But, yeah, you guys are cool, alright? I don't know what that means. Although I'm aware of who he is. But they can't. There's a no-kill policy from Wolfram Hard on Angel. They think he's going to turn to the dark side. Which he could. I mean, this whole show is like about atonement. He doesn't always do the right thing, so. But I get that they don't want Angelus, because that guy's like unpredictable. They actually want Angel to go dark side. That's their ultimate goal. No, he's just going to be a dick. Does that mean you can't have manners? I mean, actually, it kind of does definitely mean that. That curse is bad in another way too, because let's face it, if you bop a girl and you don't lose your soul, she's gonna be like, "Yo, so you gonna murder all my friends and family now, or like what's going on?" It's like, no, I'm still an angel, and then she kind of has to go home and be like, "Oh, I guess my pussy's no good." Like, like it's kind of terrible that Angel has to do that to women. Dude's just like, why didn't you put on some makeup, bitch? Like, come on. See, this is where Mulder would get up and be like, "It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy at the top. Everyone here is in on the conspiracy." And then he would keep his job for some reason. Because they always end up in these Senate hearings, and then Mulder would eventually end up yelling, "It's a conspiracy." Mulder is like seriously the worst employee ever. I would have fired Mulder like 3 weeks in. If him being my employee, I would have had him gone. Yeah. Yeah, I can kind of see where they're coming from. Whoa, 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 hold on a second there, man. She's got a lady briefcase. She might be worth keeping. She like pulls out a machete and sets it on the desk. Like, We didn't issue this. Wow, you just kick her while she's down. Why don't you do that, eh? It's like, oh yeah, your mother wouldn't be happy either. You basically just killed your grandmother. I feel really bad for this character. And Angel is one grumpy bastard. But I guess he is like 400 years old. Actually, he's like 248 years old, but still. He's a grumpy old bastard. Just destroyed that guy's faith. Yeah, he's like super insane. Again. You can say it. He left a bunch of gullible dumb idiots to be killed by a demon because they turned on him. That's how he roll. Of course. You know, it's kind of things like this that make me wonder, like supernatural shows like this, like, who's the tester guy? Like, in Supernatural, they'd have like a super, like a bunch of like complex like weapons or spells and stuff, but who was the guy who figured out all this shit? Like, who was the tester? And how many people had to die before they found a weapon that would actually kill monsters? Like, I don't know, you gotta think about these things. Or you don't, and you probably shouldn't. You sexy little bitch. Yeah, things did not work out for that guy. Angel just showed up in time to basically destroy his faith and everything. Angel's just thinking like, man, I gotta fuck her again. Maybe he's thinking his stomach's in immense pain. And he just destroyed that poor guy's life. So did he was in the Watchers Academy. And she was weirdly in a lot of episodes for just showing up for like 2 minutes at a time. It's kind of weird. I guess they didn't want to bring her full time for some reason, but They got rid of Kate too eventually. But I mean, who knows how many of these actresses, had to leave the show because Joss Whedon made them get like abortions and shit. Like, you don't know. Like, who knows how many of these chicks he like fucked with. Guess it's not funny, but yeah, who knows really what the fuck went on behind the scenes of that show and Buffy. Apparently everyone in Firefly liked him, but they only did one season with the guy, so yeah. Metaphorically. Hey, I don't want to be a dick, but can we move on to a different scene because Kate's life is bringing me down. Like, I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to the show producers and directors. Like, let's hurry this scene up quickly. We don't need to see Kate's shitty life. I mean, she's pretty much irrelevant to this show now. She doesn't have a badge. That's her father. He's dead. She blames Angel. It's not Angel's fault though, but just one of those things. And she's terrified of Angel, especially after he let a bunch of people get murdered. Didn't do anything to stop it. I guess I'm the same way though. I mean, when you see someone do something morally reprehensible, you do kind of want to question what they're going to do in the future. And you wonder, maybe you should just stay the fuck away from them. But yeah, you don't know what this guy's going to do right now. He's on the edge. It's kind of your guys' fault, but I mean, doesn't mean you're not going to be scared. Yeah, I'm sure you can find friends pretty easily. Them and them fucking titties of yours. I mean that in the most respectful way possible, too. You all know that. When you're desperate, you'll take a personal check. You'll take any check when you're desperate. That's what I know. Believe me. Of course, I set the perfect trap for Cordelia. She fucking loves money. Yeah, someone just let another bald creepy guy up here. And you know there can only be one. Man, no one likes them. Only other vampires like other vampires, it seems. I like how Angel's like avoiding them or evading them. Because he like ran like 3 feet to the left. Lindsay's dick is probably so hard right now. Not today, Satan. Yeah, for some reason, false don't hurt vampires. I don't know why. Just one of those things. Like not being able to enter houses without being invited in and shit. Like, yeah, there's certain weird rules they have to follow, I guess. This is a really great scene. It's Harlan Manners. Holland Mariners, yeah. Whatever I said, I don't know. Yeah, bummer, man. He's one of those nice guy villains. He's killed by Darla or Drusilla. I don't know which one. They didn't show it. And the guy is such a fucking creep. He always does play creeps too. Most things I've seen him in. Always bad guys. I don't think I've ever seen him play a nice character. What a bastard. Does seem that way. Well, that guy just brought the whole elevator down. I mean, fuck. Oh. Yeah, Angel's done some bad shit. Fuck you, man. Yeah, so Angel is having an existential crisis for sure. Big time. Fuck. So's Kate. Apparently she's got a lot of drugs for some reason. And that piano music is making me think that this is a sad time in the show. And everyone seems pretty unhappy. I mean, except Holland Manners, that guy seems happy as fuck, but he's a sick fuck. But everyone else who isn't a sick fuck is having a real bad time right now. 'Cause that is not happy piano music. Fuck. Poor Wes can't even get up the strength to beat off, poor guy. Look at him. Just defeated. Fuck. Most overdoses have that many pill bottles kicking around them. Usually you'd think it'd just be like one. I don't know why, but. Man, they're about to do it. Man, this is a violent sexual scene. That's all I'm going to say about that. Just like, shut up, you stupid bitch. And this is the moment when your parents are going to walk in the room, just so everyone's aware. Dad, I haven't seen you since you abandoned the family 10 years ago. Yes, son. I just came back to make sure that this sex scene was super awkward and give you sexual hang-ups for the rest of your life. So Angel finally got some sex since like Buffy, I think. So good for him. I mean, it is with the woman who's like killed more people than most genocides, but that's okay. That's alright. Pussy's pussy, right? And that is the end of the episode. Season 2, episode 15 of Angel, Reprise. Great episode. Ends in a nice little cliffhanger there. I know what happens next, but some of you bastards might not, but you're probably going to watch the episode immediately. And you should. And I may or may not do another commentary for the next episode, because it is kind of a two-parter. But not as much happens in this one. I don't know. Anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and thanks.